This is Fe4RLess, and that's just a little taste of his editing. You're gonna learn how to edit like this,
So you have no skin?
this, and even do this. Welcome to how to edit like Fe4RLess. I'm gonna use Premiere Pro since it's one of the most commonly used softwares. Create a text layer on your timeline with Ctrl-T, doesn't matter the font you use, and then hold Ctrl while dragging your text to the center of the screen. If you're in Premiere Pro, then grab the transform effect and put it on your text. If you're not using Premiere Pro, then just leave your text how it is. We need to give this the Fe4RLess touch and add the pink drop shadow. Enable the drop shadow option for the text. Turn the softness down, opacity to 100, and give it some distance and an angle around 110. That's looking much better. To animate, use the transform effects position and scale option. Set a keyframe for both of those at the beginning of the text layer and also set scale to 90. Go forward about 5 keyframes and then change the scale to 125. Place a third keyframe ahead another 5 frames and change the scale to be 105. Now you create a cool pop effect, and all that's missing to make it look cooler is motion blur. So uncheck the composition box and increase the shutter angle to 360. If you combine this with multiple text layers, then you get this. That looks pretty close to Fe4RLess's text to me. Other little things Fe4RLess does to his text is to add a slight width adjustment where the text either expands or shrinks and then goes back again. To do this, first uncheck the uniform scale box on vector motion, set 1 keyframe for the width, go forward about 5 frames, increase to 110, then go forward another 5 frames and reduce back down to 100. And if you really want to sell the effect, add a cross dissolve at the very end, or if you even have fake camera movement presets, then use that.
This is my first victory royale
What?
in duos.
In duos, let's go! Alright, so
I'm sure you've seen that quick flash many times, and that's because everyone knows the technical difficulty screen. We all have used it at some point, but I'm going to show you how to spice it up. Playing Fe4RLess's technical difficulty screen frame by frame here, it's mostly just a bunch of random glitch screens and color changes, so what I recommend is to go on Google to find some glitch screens. Import them into your software, and then add some distortion effects if you want, and even change the color of each image. Also, don't forget to edit the opacity from 100 down to somewhere like 80 to 90%. You only need 12 images because a glitch transition that Fe4RLess does lasts 12 frames, so trim each image to be 1 frame. The little heart he uses in the center can be found online by searching for Fortnite heart emoji and downloading the image. Throw it in the center of the glitch screen under every other layer, and if you even have camera shakes, add that to each layer as well. Now your finishing product should be similar to this.
Shut up and upload already.
Fe4RLess uses this effect so much and it really adds to his videos, so here's how you create it. Go to YouTube and download any rain green screen, take it into your software, apply your effect, and you're already halfway there. If you're on Premiere Pro, grab the black and white effect, and if you're on any other software, just turn the saturation of your clip down to 0. This is close, but there's one thing left to do, and actually, this is an effect that Fe4RLess uses on videos more often than you would think, which is this tiny flash seen in many clips. To make this, place down a white image, turn the opacity to 0, and place a keyframe at the start. Every 5 keyframes, increase the opacity to 10, and then back to 0 until you reach the end. If you want, save the opacity preset so you can use it very easily next time you need it. Now you have a near perfect replica of Fe4RLess's rain effect. If you want more flexibility with this, instead of increasing the opacity to 10, increase it to 100, and then you can raise the opacity later on to make the flash more aggressive. I haven't mentioned this yet, but in this new How to Edit Like series, I'm making preset packs for each individual YouTuber, giving you all the presets you'll need to edit like them. The link is in the description, and grab them fast because it won't be free forever. But what is free is this 4th effect on how to edit in Montage like Fe4RLess, more specifically from the video Aimbot 3.0. You should use Runway ML along with your current editing software. You don't have to, but trust me, it will make your life so much easier. If you don't know what Runway is, it's a free and paid online editing software that is known for amazing AI tools such as auto rotoscoping, which we will be using here today, and inpainting, which can remove an object from your video in just a couple of clicks. If you have your montage clips, trim them down and then export them to be put into Runway ML. Select Runway's background with green screen feature and upload your clips into the timeline. The software explains what to do. You click on your subject until it's completely highlighted, and then the rest is pretty much done for you. Unfortunately, you can't export with 1080p on the free version, but 720p looks perfectly fine to me. Now you can bring these clips into your editing software and green screen the background out by using Ultra key, or if on another software such as DaVinci Resolve, Delta key. For section 1, you should speed up your clip to however fast you'd like it to go and add a fade in to the front, then a fade out to the back. Now place your second clip at the transition point of the first clip like so. You should be timing this transition with a beat or something within the song you use. Add a cut to your second clip wherever another beat happens, and then place your third clip to cut off at the last beat of your choice. For section 2, this will be our background layers for clips 1 and 2. What you would need is 2 glitch videos and a red background. Just go on Google, search red background, and then find 2 stock glitch videos. Take 1 glitch video and red layer and then order them like so. Change the top layer's opacity to be about 50 to 90% and then trim them to only take up half the length of clip 2. On the other part of clip 2, add a white layer 2 spaces down. Then what you want to do is create as many text layers as you want saying aimbot. An easy way to do this is to create 5 text layers like we did earlier in the video, space them out, and change the color of each. Now you can make this one layer and then copy the text much faster. Grab a hue effect for this entire text background and keyframe it changing to get something like this. Now in clip 3, you need to create this red cross background. Add a black image layer and then just type out a bunch of lowercase t's and change the color to red. Flip them upside down and now this is looking pretty good. So if you made it this far and your computer hasn't exploded yet, we're almost done. All you need are glitch transitions that you can find online, or better yet, use the same technical difficulties transition that I showed you how to make earlier in the video. Add one over the jump to clips 1 and 2 and then another over the jump from the first and second half of clip 2. Oh, and one more is needed at the end of clip 3. At this point, if you have some presets like glow, flash, and camera shakes, add those to each clip, track some lens flares to the eyes, and then you have something like this.
I've got you in my sight. I've got you in my sight.
YouTube is now going to recommend you another crucial video to watch if you want to see improvement as a video editor.